Welcome to the Del Valle High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2020.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, students, community members, parents, family, and friends. Welcome to the 31st commencement ceremony of Del Valle High School. Let us begin by thanking our Del Valle community for coming together as we navigate this unprecedented time in history. Our students have faced unforeseen challenges from one day to the next. However, we are confident they will persevere and look at this as another challenge conquered. While the world focuses on the best way to overcome the coronavirus, we must focus on ways to respond to the challenges created by this pandemic, which did not stop us from celebrating the academic accomplishments of the class of 2020. Please welcome Student Council President Ms. Abigail Ramirez.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to our 31st commencement ceremony. On behalf of the Del Valle High School student body, I would like to thank you, our Big Bad Blue family, for your continuous support and commitment towards the Del Valle High School. From our athletic teams, clubs, organizations, to our administration, faculty, staff, and most of all, our students. You can really see the hard work, dedication, and pride that is in every conquistador. Del Valle continues to be a school full of tradition and will continue to grow as one of the best high schools in the El Paso County. Because of your academics, fine arts, and athletic achievement, Del Valle's reputation of being a recognized campus continues, and I'm proud to be part of such an amazing community. One family, one destiny. Please help me welcome Angelina Dominguez in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red alert, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Leslie Martinez, Class of 2020 President. I am ecstatic and honored to be here before you as we celebrate our 31st commencement of my soon-to-be alma mater. On behalf of the Class of 2020, I would like to thank the entire faculty and staff, administration, and the Valle community for believing in us as we conquered this shutdown. At this time, I would like to introduce our Del Valle High School Principal, Mr. Antonio Acuña.
We interrupt our regular scheduled program to give you breaking news. The Del Valle High School Class of 2020 conquered the shutdown. Let me begin by welcoming our entire community for coming together as we navigate this unprecedented crisis. Buenas tardes, estudiantes, miembros de la comunidad, padres, familia y amigos. The COVID-19 pandemic affected every aspect of our everyday lives. It kept us out of school, in our homes, and away from our loved ones. However, not today. While the world focused on the best way to attack the coronavirus, We focus on ways to respond to the challenges created by it. There is no pandemic strong enough to silence the passion of the class of 2020. The Isleta Independent School District, with the help of my leadership team, we understand walking across the stage is something the class of 2020 has looked forward to since elementary school. I truly believe that you have earned this celebration on behalf of your academic accomplishments. Graduation is supposed to be a time of joy, but sometimes life has other ideas. Even though graduation is going to look different for many of you, the achievement is still the same way. You have put in the same hard work, and I couldn't be prouder of you, Conquistadores, class of 2020. Your slogan clearly defines you as a class that will continue to be successful despite the challenges or crises you face the last 2 months. I am confident that you will persevere and look at this as another challenge you conquer. Conquistadores, always do everything with heart and passion. You arrive at Del Valle as adventurers, explorers, visionaries, and voyagers. You now have what it takes to travel and conquer the world as conquistadores. Louis Hay said it best: in the vast infinity of life, all is perfect, whole and complete, and so are you. I leave you with these words. The crisis you're experiencing right now, you cannot control what is happening. Therefore, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what is happening. That is where the power is, class of 2020. Your vision is clear, and you are ready to conquer the world. Always remember, they shut down the whole world just for you. One family, one destiny. This is a very special moment in our ceremony as I present the top 10 graduates of the 2020 graduating class. They are dressed in white gowns to denote their top 10 status. Number 10, Isaac Alberto Nasi. Number 9, Iridian Ibarra. Number 8, Jacqueline Grisel Morales. Number 7, Megan Corinne Mendoza. Number 6, Kaylin Cano. Number 5, Bianca Mariel Saucedo. Number 4, Diana Isabel Marquez. Number 3, Leslie Amaranta Martinez. And now for our salutatorian, number 2, Jorge Alberto Yoshira Garcia. And our number 1, our valedictorian, Miguel Gerardo Mireles. Next, we have our superintendent of schools, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, with a special message for the class of 2020.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the virtual commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 at the Isleta Independent School District. It is a privilege to join with our families virtually to commemorate a once-in-a-lifetime milestone, high school graduation. Parents, family, and friends, I understand that this is an unconventional way to celebrate graduation for our seniors. But after all that has happened this year and all that has taken place over the life of this generation, I would propose that unconventional is the best way to celebrate this remarkable group of bright, resourceful, and talented graduates. When the members of our class of 2020 were born, there was nothing conventional about the wounded country that welcomed them following the tragic 9/11 terrorist attacks in New York City. As a country, we were saddened, stunned, and shaken, but there was no stopping the youthful promise of the class of 2020, which would go on to witness such unconventional events as the election of this country's first African-American president, the appointment of the first Hispanic justice on the U.S. Supreme Court, and quite possibly the most revered technological invention of all time, the iPhone. Today, as our graduates prepare to enter the world of adulthood, they have been thrust yet again into a most unconventional circumstance, a pandemic that has disrupted not only the end of their senior year, but life as we all know it. However, this unprecedented time of crisis has also allowed us to witness the impressive resilience, resolve, and perseverance of the class of 2020. Already you have faced extraordinary circumstances. Already you have learned to survive dramatic change and thrive in the face of adversity. As a result, the Isleta Independent School District is confident in its mission to send you out into the world as a successful high school graduate who's prepared to meet the challenges of today's global economy. In your years at Isleta ISD, you have helped create our legacy as the District of Champions, where our high schools are routinely named among the best high schools in America by the U.S. News and World Report. Our phenomenal sports teams have brought home an outstanding 5 state championships in the past 2 years, as well as numerous individual gold, silver, and bronze medals. Our student musicians, singers, and artists are regularly recognized as among the best in the state and nation for their outstanding performances and artwork. In typical fashion, the talents of the class of 2020 refuse to be confined to convention. Extraordinary events have taken place over your lifetime, and they have uniquely positioned you to set a bold path for your future, one that embraces change, adversity, and opportunity without fear or hesitance. I am reminded today of one of our greatest and most unconventional U.S. presidents, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He survived the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 and boldly led his country for a historic 4 terms, despite having polio and lacking the ability to walk or stand on his own in the last 20 years of his life. He once famously observed that throughout history, there seems to be a mysterious cycle in human events. To some generations, much is given. Of other generations, much is expected. What he said next is the message I offer you, class of 2020. This generation of Americans has a rendezvous with destiny. Whether your plans include a post-secondary education, a noble career in military service, or advancement in the profession of your choice, I encourage you to be the master of your destiny, not the victim. Embrace the unconventional adversity before you and transform it into the strength you need to create the future you envision for yourselves. We wish you only the best, and we eagerly await the success you are destined to achieve. Congratulations, class of 2020. We salute you. Go Conquistadores.
It is my pleasure to present our number 2 graduate who will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso. He wants to pursue a bachelor's degree in neuroscience and will deliver the salutatory address, Mr. Jorge Alberto Yoshira Garcia.
Good afternoon, class of 2020, and welcome. Thank you to our family and friends for all the support throughout these years and for being here with us. Even though we are facing a global pandemic these days, let's thank our faculty, staff, and all the people who made this possible. I'd like to thank all my amazing teachers and counselors that helped build the student and person that I am today. To all my friends and the boys, you already know who you are, for making these 4 years a novel of memories, but especially to my family. Mom, gracias por el gran amor que das día a día, por tu apoyo infinito y especialmente por querer en mí. Te amo. Papá, gracias por hacer lo imposible, por querer apoyarme y por darme el apoyo que necesito cada día. Lo logramos. A mis hermanitas por su alegría, que me daban las energías para continuar. Ustedes me empujan para ser un mejor ejemplo y hermano. Las quiero mucho. A muchos ángeles que estuvieron en este tiempo y a Dios, porque sin Él no estuviera dando estas palabras hoy. Class of 2020. We didn't end up having the last days of our high school experience that we pictured, but we did learn 2 important life lessons. 1, we need to enjoy the small things life gives us, because tomorrow we'll find out that in reality, they're always the greatest things. Kurt Vonnegut. Finally, no one will hit you harder than life itself. Many of us can relate to that. Let me tell you, if you would have told me 6 months ago that I was going to be here standing beside you, I wouldn't believe you. 6 months ago, I was in a hospital bed after the homecoming parade with no idea what had happened to me. 6 months ago, I believed everything I had planned into dusty ruins. But you know what? I didn't let the challenge beat me. After waking up from a long nap due to the exhaustion of my diagnosis, I went to the homecoming parade dance. Months after I committed myself to hard work, I was not going to give up on a 4-year journey on this hit from life. Today, 6 months later, I am standing in this forum giving you a message to keep persevering to the end. Gordon B. Hinckley once said, "There is no obstacle too great, no challenge too difficult if we have faith. Faith, fellow students, is the key to overcoming every obstacle. But faith without work is dead. Therefore, keep believing and striving for greatness. Do not settle for the ordinary, but work to be extraordinary." Thank you, class of 2020 and Del Valle, for this amazing journey. Like my hero resting in peace once said, Mamba out.
Now to deliver his farewell address, our class of 2020 valedictorian, who will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso to major in mechanical engineer, Mr. Miguel Gerardo Mireles.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for accompanying us in celebrating our graduation. First, I want to thank our principal, Mr. Acuña, our assistant principals, our counselors, our teachers, Mr. Lopez, our student activities director, and Mrs. Julie, our Go Center specialist, for making this possible and for helping us reach this point in our lives. Over the past 4 years, we've experienced a lot, and those experiences have made us who we are today. Senior year started with sadness after the Walmart tragedy, but we soon joined and became El Paso Strong. Classes, extracurricular activities, college applications, pep rallies soon became part of our Del Valle experience. One of my greatest memories was walking the halls with my fellow swim team members. Before heading to state competition, life felt good and filled with endless possibilities. But again, we were reminded that from one day to the next, our time together came to an end sooner than expected. We all lost precious time with our family and friends, but we cannot allow that to define who we become. If we learned anything from the start of our senior year, is that together we are strong. We must keep moving forward and enjoy our graduation, our last moment as a high school student. So today, take the time to thank those that have made it possible for you to be here, our teachers that inspired us, our coaches that motivated us, ministries that led us, our friends that supported us, our teammates that cheered us on along the way. Most importantly, it is time to thank our families for all the sacrifices they have made and all the love and guidance they have provided. They have always been there for us in our best and worst times. Personally, my family are the people that inspire me to be a better athlete, student, but most importantly, a better human being. They are my role models and lift me up in the bad times. That's why I will thank my sisters for being there for me in this journey without expecting something in return, and especially the most important people in my life, my parents. They gave me the opportunity to study in the United States, knowing that at times we wouldn't be able to see each other, but they wanted the best for us. And now I will take a moment to thank them for this opportunity and tell them that everything I have accomplished and will accomplish, it's for them. Mamá, papá, gracias por dedicar su vida a hacernos mejores personas y apoyarme e inspirarme a cumplir mis sueños. Y quiero decirles que son mi ejemplo de lo que quiero ser como persona y cuando llegue el momento como padre. Y que todo lo que he logrado ha sido por ustedes. It has been an honor for me to speak in front of all of you, reminding you that dreams come true and there are no limits in what we can accomplish. Look for your dreams, reach for your goals, and never let them go. And once again, thank you all for being here with us. Oh, and guys, we did it, we graduated, and we will always be the class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Mireles, for your farewell address. The Conquistador Award is a symbol of success and overcoming obstacles. This award is given to students, not necessarily the best academic students or best athletes, but those who display the spirit of Del Valle. Numerous students were nominated for this award, and all are very worthy in one way or another. These selected students will represent all who have given their time, efforts, and talent to the Del Valle family. Our first recipient is an academic All-American debater and a debate captain. She achieved the highest honor of premier distinction, is a 4-time state qualifier and 2-time national qualifier. As a result, this student has been able to develop her own abilities to a level that very few ever reached, and she improved the school and the lives of those whom she interacted with at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Conquistador Award goes to Ms. Brooke Jordan. Our second recipient is a perfect example of what a conquistador can achieve. This student has taken part in a rigorous course load, setting him apart from the remainder of the student body and giving him the opportunity to graduate in the top 10% of his class. His love for music speaks for itself as a UIL solo and ensemble state qualifier, as a cellist in orchestra. He released his first music video this spring, Lights, with the help of Soundstage 9. Ladies and gentlemen, our second Conquistador recipient is Mr. Gerardo Miranda. Our third Conquistador is truly a dedicated, passionate, and outstanding leader in her community. She helped her community as a tax preparer for the IRS VITA program. On weekends, she is an altar server at Corpus Christi Catholic Church, on top of taking dual credit courses and a top 10% student. She has represented Del Valle well and has paved the way for many more students to excel. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Irian Ibarra. As a member of the swim team and a UIL state qualifier, this student has succeeded not only in the classroom and in athletics, but is a great role model for all students. He earned college credit. He is an AP scholar and is in the top 10 of his class. number 1 to be exact. He will represent Del Valle well as he pursues his education as a mechanical engineer at the University of Texas El Paso this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th Conquistador recipient is Mr. Miguel Mireles. Our next recipient exemplifies the characteristics of a great individual with impeccable character and has demonstrated leadership qualities in all her duties assigned. Her dedication to her community is inspiring, and she is always thinking of how to make things better. For her perseverance, citizenship, and athleticism, our 5th Conquistador recipient is Ms. Jacqueline Morales. Our 6th Conquistador recipient is an exceptional student who was always lending a helping hand. Academic success comes from hard work and being able to manage an array of activities. He was a member of the Principal's Advisory Committee and played a huge role as a press box manager and member of Student Council. He comes from a humble family that dedicate their love to Del Valle. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gabriel Oropesa. As the Del Valle JROTC Conquistador Battalion Commander, she is an extremely hardworking student with dedication and commitment to her community. This recipient is the standard setter for every cadet within the battalion and is respected by her peers. Ladies and gentlemen, our 7th Conquistador recipient is Ms. Samantha Villa. Our 8th recipient conquered the band program for 4 years and served as president his senior year. He is a dedicated, hardworking young man that motivates and inspires the others, members of the Del Valle digital media team. He plans to attend New Mexico State University and major in television and film. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christian Crocet. Our 9th Conquistador recipient reflects the award. This student has paved the way for her unwavering loyal support to her community and school. She serves her fellow peers with dedicated service, commitment, kindness, and passion. It is through determination and inspiration that this student can reflect on her journey and instill the beauty of being a Del Valle graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Abigail Ramirez. Our last recipient has not only been a student of impeccable character, he demonstrated integrity, professionalism, and grit. He served as the YISD JROTC Brigade Commander, along with being captain of the Precision Air Rifle Team, commander of the Arm Drill Team, Male Color Guard Team, Male PT Team, and commander of the Saber Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, our last Conquistador recipient, Mr. Angel Appizoller.
Members of the Stellar Board of Trustees, Dr. De La Torre, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present the Del Valle class of 2020. I certify that these students have met all requirements of the Isleta Board of Trustees and Texas Education Agency and are certified to receive their diploma. Please help me welcome to accept the Del Valle High School class of 2020, our Area Board of Trustee, Ms. Catherine R. Lucero.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to join with you to celebrate our graduates' journey with the Isleta Independent School District at Del Valle High School. I'd like to begin with one simple statement to the class of 2020 on behalf of everyone who knows you, loves you, and supports you. We are inspired to see how you turned a moment of disappointment into a moment of resilience. You are among the most determined and talented students of our generation. You worked hard for years to achieve the milestone and overcame the adversity to finish high school in the midst of a global pandemic. You all overcame. You conquered. You persevered, you endured. These are the valuable skills that will get you through life. You've set the foundation. Your family, your friends, your school, and your district honor you. And we see great promise and the opportunity in the bright future that lies ahead of you. To Principal Acuna and your hardworking staff, faculty, and administration at the Del Valle Learning Community, your dedication to students is exceptional, and the Board of Trustees extends its deepest thanks and appreciation for all you do. And now, class of 2020, the time has come for you to join the ranks of Del Valle High School alumni everywhere. It is my pleasure to announce that you have successfully completed your education at the Isleta Independent School District. Mr. Acuna,
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that the students have met the requirements of the State of Texas Education Agency and are eligible to graduate. Congratulations, conquistadores, best wishes, and good luck to the class of 2020. Always remember, we will always be one family, one destiny. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lucero. And now to present 2020 graduates at Del Valle High School is Mr. Victor Lara and Ms. Laura Ponce. As a symbol of the completion of your work and your graduation, as you cross the stage, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
Angélica Loami Ledesma. David Abraham Ayala. James Andrew Gentry. Nathan Alejandro Herrera. Miguel Ángel Lerma. Natasha Meneses. Manuel Araz Ortiz. Jimena Santellanes. Miguel Gerardo Mireyes. Jorge Alberto Yoshida García. Leslie Amaranta Martínez. Diana Isabel Márquez. Bianca Mariel Saucedo. Caitlin Cano. Megan Corrine Mendoza. Jacqueline Grisel Morales. Iridian Ibarra. Isaac Alberto Nasi. Miriam Aguilar. Citlali Iratzi Aguirre. Ever Alejandro Atilano. Daphne Ailet Valcorta López. Daniela Brito. Ashley Melissa Campos. Esmeralda Jacqueline Carlos. Andrea Ciamora Caudillo. Charles Elijah Cortez. Christian Martin Crosey. Andrea del Real. Nicole Arleth Delgado. Daniel Flores. Jessica Andrea Garcia. Brianna Estela Gomez. Adrian Fernando Gonzalez. Alejandro Gonzalez. Wendy Alejandra Herrera. Caitlin Robles. Janelle Cardona. Brooke Robin Jordan. Paul Alexander Jurado. David Johan Klein. Irvin Ociel Lopez. Eric David Luera. Emmanuel Martinez. Nep Meneses Miranda. Gerardo Miranda. Melissa Eileen Montelongo. Daniela Montes. Brandon Malachi Nava. Raúl Nevares. Matthew Alejandro Perez. Abigail Ramirez. Tania Iván Rentería. Luis Carlos Rodríguez Hernández. Leslie Paulina Rodríguez. Maximiliano Vega. Mia Abril. Dorian Adrian Acosta. Sofía Elizabeth Aguilar. Guillermo Antonio Alarcón. Angel Alexander Alfaro. Zaira Beatriz Alvarado. David Andrew Amezquita. Giselle Ariel Anaya. Marie Angelica Angel. Nathaniel Anguiano. Angel Luis Rene Appenzoller. Brandon Rodrigo Aranda. Moisés Aranda. Brandon Teodoro Arellano García. Ana Isabela Armendáriz. Jorge Antonio Armendáriz. Naomi Marie Armendáriz. Genesis Daniel Avalos. Adriana Lynn Avila. Rafael Baeza. Brianna Nicole Banda. Javier Adrián Boli. Jasmine Nicole Borrego. Avery Anthony Bowden. Kayla Alexa Briseño. René Bueno. Laura Nayeli Bustillos. Evelyn Danielle Bustos. Ashley Marie Caballero. Roberto Camacho. Joshua Camarillo. Ariana Camposano. Nicholas Ryan Campos. Gabriel Matthew Canales. Mariela Ayana Canava. Alondra Rebecca Cano. Soné Denise Campesano. José Alfredo Campos. Hailey Ariola. Marcus Caudillo, Manuel Victor Cano, Nathaniel Ray Cano, Marcos Caraveo Guzman, Joanna Cárdenas, Joshua Cardiel, Sebastian Patrick Carr, Cassandra Annabel Carrion Ibanez, Savannah Alisa Carrillo, Luis Antonio Castorena Aguilar, Carlos Castro, Nicholas Castro, Brandon Ceballos, Jesús Alejandro Chaides, Aaron Joseph Chavez, Jocelyn Chavez Ayala, Pedro Chavez, Jorge Cisneros, Robert Antonio Clark, Daniela Andrea Luis Contreras, Kiana Contreras, Evelyn Corona, Jennifer Mariel Corral, Giselle Crispin, Denise Jacqueline Cruz, Crystal de la Peña, Miguel Ángel de la Peña, Mercedes de la Rosa, Christopher Mitchell Decker, Andrés de León, Alfredo Alejandro Delgado Díaz, Angel Benito Delgado, Jonathan Anthony Díaz, América Bianca Domínguez, Angelina Domínguez, Daniel Domínguez, Christopher Anthony Dorado, Iris Duarte, Anaí Princesa Duchesne, Vincent Scott Dupla, Jair Antonio Durán Martínez, Gabriel Durán, Damian Xavier Enriquez, Daniel Escárcega, Pablo Ismael Esparza, Alicia Espindola, Stephanie Espino, Hania Michelle Fass, Dylan Salvatore Fernández Núñez, Fabián Fernández, Eduardo Figueroa, Juan Felipe Figueroa, Alexis Flores Saldana, Juan Daniel Franco, Jimena Franco, Oscar Antonio Galarza, Ivan Gallegos, José Cruz Gallegos, Idali Gamboa, Alan Omar Garcia Lujan, Alexia Alice Garcia, Andrew John Garcia, Giselle Crystal Garcia, Juan Andrés Garcia, Leah Danielle Garcia, Rodolfo Garcia, Fernando Lorenzo Gardea, Itzael Garnica, Melissa Garza, Dianice Liana Gavilanes, Giovanna Marie Gerardo, Angel Kevin Godinez, Leslie Michelle Godinez, Omar Alejandro Gomez, Victor Sebastian Gomez, Tania Islin Fierro, Brianna Alexa Gonzalez, David Gonzalez, Catarina Mirea Gonzalez, Cassandra Irene Gonzalez, Michelle Giselle Gonzalez, Paola Yahaira Gonzalez, Daisy María González Samaniego, Giselle Guadalupe Granados Valencia, Angelina Guerra, Hannah Brooke Guerra, Yesenia Guerrero Barraza, Carla Yvette Gutierrez, Kiara Victoria Jade Gutierrez, Edwin Fabian Guzman Garcia, Jaime Guzman, Wesley Peyton Hansen, Axel Miguel Hernandez, Daniel David Hernandez, Jacqueline Hernandez, José Andrés Hernandez, José Hernandez, Luis Eduardo Hernández, Mariela Hernández, Melanie Fabiola Hernández, Michelle Hernández, Paulette Hernández, Mohamed Daoud Hernández Wright, Diante Inés Herrera, Sergio Aaron Herrera, Victoria Amanda Herrera, Sebastian Mimbela. Carla Herrera de la Cerda. Ruben Ijar. Araceli Lizeth Iglesias. Delicia Dominique Jaime. Angel Johan Hakis. Joseph Nicole Daniel Hassel. Natalie Keel. Juan Fernando Lafon. Gavino Brian Guerrero. Connor Abram Larman. Armando Lara. Mauricio Lara. Aliana Cassandra Letson. Antonio Leiva. Juan Manuel Leiva. Leslie Giovanna Licerio. Arlette Alexis Lopez. Josué Ricardo López. Marcos Alberto López. Valerie Jennifer López. Gabriela Areli López Tinoco. Christian René Lozano. Jay Lucio. América Luján. Valeria Machado. Gabriela Macías. Stephanie Maese. Leslie Adriana Márquez. Daniela Itzel Marufo. Ashley Natasha Martínez. Diego Alejandro Martínez. Cameron William Martínez. Daniel Martínez Figueroa. Ixel Janely Mata Mendoza. Jorge Antonio Mata. Alexis Corina Medina. Jesús Alfonso Medina. José Iván Medrano. Efren Medrano Rodríguez. Miguel Mejía. Mia Meléndez. Angela Melero. Ana Cecilia Méndez. Tristan Michael Mendiola. Gael Mesa Robles. David Molina. Sergio Abraham Monares Granado. Jacqueline Monreal. Kesia Annette Montenegro. Kathleen Montenegro Apodaca. Javier Ernesto Montes. Angel Arnold Morales. Claudia Alejandra Morales. Consuelo Yvette Morales. Gael Alejandro Moreno. Natalia Soleil Moreno. Devlin Muñiz. Marcos Muñiz. Blanca Cristina Muñoz. Michael Robert Muñoz. Daniela Alejandra Muñoz Palmillas. Natalie Jovita Murillo. Jacob Daniel Muro. Joshua Lee Núñez. Vanessa Navarro. Carla Ocana. Antonio Olivas. Brianna Elena Olmos. Valeria Olvera Lucero. Kayla Janice Ordaz Torres. Summer Ortega. Axel David Padilla. Haley Sky Palacios. César Nicolás Patraca. Alía Nicole Pedregón. Matthew Isaiah Perales. Abdiel Benjamín Pérez. Brittany Michelle Pérez. Daisy Nadine Pérez. Danielle Alicia Pérez. Eve Angeli Pérez. Jesús Emir Pérez Olivas. Juan José Porras. Dominic Portillo. Eduardo Royce Portillo. Julian Enrique Portillo Magallanes. Eleuterio Quiñones Rodarte. Melissa Quiñones. Brianna Alice Ramírez. Mario Alberto Ramírez. Sebastián Ramírez Flores. Ismael Ramírez Vázquez. Ezequiel Alejandro Ramos. José Samuel Ramos. Marco Antonio Rivera Alba. Carlos Gael Ramos Ramírez. Giselle Razo. Paula Reyes Moncayo. Emerith Reza Campos. Ana Dorina Ricarte. Julian Rico. Gael Eduardo Ríos. Patrick Pais. Eric Leonardo Ríos Cabrera. Luis Fernando Ríos Cabrera. Gerardo Rocha. Kevin Rodríguez. Vivian Rodríguez. Ivan Alejandro Rodríguez López. Alejandra Rojero. Axel Alejandro Rojero. Leslie Roman. Angel René Ronquillo. Luis Fernando Rosales. Ebony Rubalcaba. Jason Corey Sainz. Yvonne Arlette Salas. Angel Alexander Salazar. Jennifer Sanchez. Itzel Sandoval. Nicole Santoyo. David Sariñana. Victor Iván Sainz. Alan Emmanuel Serratos. Adrian Alexis Silva. Nicole Elena Sierra Muñoz. Desiree Luisa Silvas. Harley Soltero. Priscilla Alejandra Sosa. Javier Alejandro Sotelo. Ubaldo Soto. William Leonardo Soto. Cassandra Naomi Sotomayor. Cesar Eduardo Stark. Kaylee Bell Stevens. Laura Alejandra Telles. Max Terrazas. Claudia Marisol Terrazas Delgado. Destiny Janelle Tijerina. Ivan Tornero. Cassandra Amebeli Torres. Eric Xavier Tovar. Frank Trillo. Melanie Aide Valadez. Eduardo Valdenegro. Edgar Alexis Valdez. Johanam Valenzuela. Judah Valles. Genesis Valverde. Angel Gabriel Vargas. Christopher Ivan Vargas. Javier Oswaldo Vasquez. Victor Gerald Vasquez. Fernando Vasquez. Miguel Ángel Vázquez Herrera. Oscar Adrián Vázquez Salvi. Joel Isaiah Vega. Samantha Velarde. Jacqueline Guadalupe Veloz. Adam Vera. Leslie Verastegui. José Jaciel Verduzco. Angel Victoria Verastegui. Liliana Yvette Villa. Samantha Marie Villa. Alan Fernando Villagrán. Ulysses Villalobos Rodriguez. Nadaline Villalobos Zuniga. Adriana Priscilla Villalpando Terrazas. Natalie Caitlin Villanueva. Abraham Raimundo Villarreal. Jacob Ryan Villarreal. Victor Sullivan Villarreal. Itzel Viramontes Garcia. Suyin Yi. Cecilia Guadalupe Yepes. Alexander Joseph Young. Adan Iram Sanabria. Daniel Thomas Zavala. Yamile Montserrat Martinez. Leslie Paola Nava Carrasco. Olga Carelli Ariola Aranda. Gael Palacios. Amaris Destiny Gonzalez. Destiny Janice Hurtado. And the last graduate of the class of 2020, Jose Sebastián Zubia.